Okay, hi everybody. So today we're going to continue a little bit with type 1 equations. And what I've done is I've tried to take some of the questions from today's classwork, and we're just going to explain them a little bit more so that we can really understand these concepts. So this was question number 16. It was x plus 1 over 2 equals 3 over 4. And what I really want to emphasize is the fact that we want to isolate this x, which means we literally want to get rid of everything else on this side of the equal to sign. So that's the left of the equal to sign. We want to get rid of everything except for the x. So what that means is this 1 over 2 is going to need to move over to this side of the equation. Right now, the sign in front of the 1 over 2 is an addition sign. So what you want to do is you want to bring it to the other side, and by doing that, you're going to change this into a subtraction sign. So we want to move this onto this side and change the sign so that it is now a subtraction in front of it. Okay? So I'm going to show you again what I just did. Keep this over here, as the question had initially said, and we want to get rid of this, bring it to the other side, and in order to do that, we've got to change a sign that's in front of it. Okay? So we bring this to the other side, change the sign in front of it into subtraction. So now all we have left is x is equal to 3 over 4 subtract 1 over 2. Okay, and to solve that now, so I'm going to show this to you here. X is equal, and I'm writing it one more time, 3 over 4 subtract 1 over 2. We want to find common denominators in order to subtract this. Our common denominator is going to be 4, and we should remember this from fractions. So x is equal to 3 over 4 subtract 2 over 4. And our final answer is x is equal to 1 over 4. Okay, so that's how you do question number 16. So just give me a second and I'll set this up. The next question we're going to do is question number 8. So question number 8 says 5 over 8x is equal to negative 9. So, 5 over 8x Okay, so for this question, what's important to know is that the operation between the 5 over 8 and the x is to multiply. So our first step is going to be to obviously find what the opposite of multiplication is. And the opposite of multiplication is division. So when we bring 5 over 8 to the other side, keeping our x by itself, isolating our x, you want to end up doing the opposite operation when you bring it to the other side. So we're going to divide. So this 5 over 8 is going to come onto this side, and in doing so, we are going to do the opposite operation, which is to divide. Okay, so x is then going to be equal to negative 9 divided by 5 over 8. Okay, so to make this a little bit easier, we're going to take our negative 9 and we're going to put it over a denominator of 1. And when we do that, our next step to divide fractions is you want to find the reciprocal. And again, this is a review from when we had done fractions, but we should remember this. So it's negative 9 over 1 times the opposite, so the reciprocal, which is 8 over 5. Now all we've got to do is multiply our numerators, which is 72, negative 72, and our denominators 1 times 5. Your answer is 5. Okay, something that's important to remember here is if you can cross-reduce, which we were not able to here, but if you can, it would be a really good idea to cross-reduce so that you don't have to reduce at the end. I'm okay for now if you leave your answer like this. If you actually want to take your answer and if you want to change your answer into a mixed number, you can also do that. But I'm okay with you leaving it like that for now. Okay, and the last question that I want to go over with you one more time is question number 14. So let me just quickly set up for question number 14. Oopsie. Okay, number 14. Okay, question number 14 says 7x is equal to negative 3 over 4. So 7x equals negative 3 over 4. Whoops. Okay. 7x is equal to negative 3 over 4. Alright, so with this question, you want to isolate for x. The operation between the 7 and the x is multiplying. This side you've got a negative 3 over 4, so you want to leave that exactly where it is. You want to take this and you want to bring it to the other side. If we bring it to the other side of the equation, we're going to have to do the opposite of multiplying, which is dividing. Okay, so we're going to take this, bring it to the other side of the equation, and in doing so, we have to take the negative 3 over 4 and divide by the 7. So I'm just going to move this over. It's a little wet over there, and the sticky tack will not keep it up. Okay, so we're going to take this, we're going to bring it onto the other side of the equation, and we're going to make sure that we divide. Okay, so now we have our x to ourselves by itself, which is exactly what we wanted. So x is equal to negative 3 over 4 divided by 7. Because this is a fraction, you want to turn this one into a fraction just by putting it over 1. And now we're going to solve by finding the reciprocal. So once you have it at this point, this should be really easy to remember that all you have to do now is flip. So 3 times 1 by multiplying your numerators, you get 3. There's a negative sign there, so don't forget about that. Keep our negative there. And 4 times 7 is 28. We can't reduce this any further, so we're just going to leave it there. Okay, I hope this helped clarify some of those problems that you guys were having. And tomorrow we will continue and we'll do some type 2. Okay, bye.